Now this went pretty viral pretty fast, didn't it? Look at it. 13.9 million views. Do you know how much I need to work in order to get those million views? And yet, these cheeky little shits managed to do it within 45 seconds. What do they have and I don't? Why can't I be this popular? What must I do in order to get the clicks? Maybe this video will tell me what I need to do. Let's see. So, we got this lady at a show that I've never heard of, and she's giving an interview.
Consegue separar também o lado de você ver aquilo só como um trabalho e não ficar, de certa forma, talvez excitado ou algo do tipo no meio dessa situação do trabalho em si.
Então, pra mim é um trabalho realmente. Então, tipo, excitação não tenho nenhuma. Que até mesmo porque é minha mãe,
a
eu
lot
não
of
tenho.
people blame the creators. And I do get it, like you should. In this situation, definitely. But not a lot of people blame the viewers and the people giving money. Like, if you know, and now everyone knows that this lady has her son doing the editing, right? It's the family business, as they call it. And yet people still give money. People still donate. Right? Like everyone wants OnlyFans to ban her, right? But like no one wants, like, what if we could actually get those people to stop giving her money? How about that? There are so many things that are happening here. Everyone just posts disgusting and leaves it at that. And I guess I could do it, but then I don't make an 8-minute video, right? So I need to give a more elaborate opinion. Okay. It reminds me of a case that happened in Germany a couple of years ago where apparently in order to get welfare in Germany, if you're not an asylum seeker, you need to actually show that you're trying to get a job. Or I don't know, like maybe asylum seekers have to do the same. Someone from Germany, let me know. But basically, like the way it was presented to me in the newspapers, in the Zeitung, is that in order to keep getting welfare, you need to show that you're applying for jobs. And I think you can only say no a couple of times to the job offers. And if you constantly refuse job offerings, then you lose the welfare. And this woman was offered to work at a brothel, which is legal in Germany. I don't know if she was like actually supposed to do the activity or it was just strip dancing. But still, like she said no, and now she was losing the welfare, right? Because again, like these jobs are legal, and society pretends that there's nothing wrong with them, right? Now, just because something is legal doesn't mean that there shouldn't be like some level of decency involving it. Yes, even for this, right? If you take naked pictures and put them on the internet so someone else pays for them, I still think there needs to be a level of decency. And hiring your family members, it should be like a big no-no. Like this should be common sense, right? Like if you do this, people are going to be disgusted. Now what's interesting about it is not that they just do this, but they're also going on a live show and telling it to the entire world and bragging about it. And like, what is the expectation here? That people are going to congratulate you? That they're going to think that, oh wow, you're a pillar of the community? I generally like don't understand. Imagine with something else, like something that's not even adult. Imagine if you're an abortion doctor, right? And you're going to the family dinner and someone asks you, so how was your day today? And you're like, I took the lives of the unborn children. Now how do you expect people will react to that, right? Like obviously it's a legal profession, okay? You know, you're a doctor, right? You're not doing adult or anything, but like due to the nature of the job, you're supposed to treat it, I don't even know the word for it, but like you're not supposed to brag about it. You're not supposed to go in public. You're not supposed to go into a live television, you know, and talk like, how was your? I scrambled their brains, South Park style. You know, like I remember when I was in hospital, there was a really good gastroenterologist, so one of the best, and his father got sick. And he refused to operate on his dad. He asked one of his colleagues. So he was asked, like, why don't you want to operate on your father? It's like, because he's my dad. I don't want to see my dad that way. Like, I don't have the confidence that I'm going to have a steady hand and do the proper procedure knowing that it's my father. And again, like, you don't want to see the inside of your dad, you know? Like, and that guy was a doctor. Like he was just opening people up to heal them, right? Now again, like, we're applying this mentality now to something different. Like, why would you want to see your mother that way? Even if you don't get horny, even if it's like just a job, why can't you work for someone else? You know, like, trade with a friend. Like you do your friend's mom, and your friend does your mom. Not sexually. I mean, like, you editorial. You know, editorialize, like video. But all jokes aside, I'll tell you what my thoughts and opinions are on this. It's way too easy for a person that has no skill and is just born that way, as in good looking, to become a millionaire overnight using some of these platforms. And in this situation is this guy's mother, right? Now when you become a millionaire, or even making like $100,000 a month, or even less, right? Like let's say you're making 50 grand a month just by taking pictures. It's incredibly difficult for the people around you to convince you to stop doing it. Because at the end of the day, money talks. And most people that are placed in this situation, and they're thinking, okay, I need to go and work 8 hours a day, or I can take a couple of pictures of myself, and then I can go in Tahiti or Bahamas. And I can take more pictures there, and that's how I can fund my lifestyle. That's how I can become royalty. You know, like what exactly can you tell to this person? You might as well go to a stranger on the street, ask them for money, and when they don't give you, you can start screaming and complaining and throwing a temper tantrum at them. You're going to have literally the same reaction, right? So in my opinion, again, like, the problem isn't the platform, because if the platform didn't exist, like, there would be other ways, other avenues that would incentivize similar type of behavior. But the actual problem is the complete removal of sexuality from fiction. Like, you look at TV shows today, you look at movies, you look at everything else, comic books, like, whatever you want, and all female characters are masculinized, like part of this gender abolition movement. It's what third wave feminism has accomplished, so that the only place where a young adult man that just doesn't have a girlfriend and wants to see and satisfy his urges are places like OnlyFans. Right? Like you can't find it in comic books, you can't find it in fiction, you can't find it in TV shows, you can't find it anywhere. And the desire is there, like, it's part of human nature. As much as people, like, want to deny that the desire for men to oogle at women exists, no, it is, right? Like, you cannot stop it. Trying to stop it is like trying to create communism. Like, both are ideologies that are inherently against the human nature. So, like, they will always exist there, but there's no place for them to be channeled right now. You know, back in the day, there used to be, like, Playboy magazines and VHSs and cable and other shit. But now when you look at movies and TV shows, like they're incredibly androgynous, let's put it like this. You know, like you're looking at House of the Dragon or The Boys, and they have, like, big fat cock swinging and muscular men and all of that. But anything that has to do with heteronormativity, like, they're not going to even show a nipple. They're not going to even show a boobie. And even the actresses that they cast, they're like, oh, but this is an actress that goes by they, them pronouns and stuff. Because if you think about it, they don't cast actresses that look like this in TV shows anymore. They don't cast actresses that look like this in movies anymore. I'm not talking about adult films. I'm talking, like, mainstream shit. You know, like, when they used to cast for, what was it called? Transformers, right? Like, Transformers was a shit movie, but it had the Megan Fox in it. Same with Aquaman. They have an Amber Heard in it, but okay, maybe that's not a good example. Like, don't hold it against me. But still, right? Like, my point is that women like this, they don't get cast in Hollywood anymore. They don't get cast in video games anymore. So the only place where men can find them seems to be OnlyFans. And yeah, like, social media did make it worse, but you can't stop social media because it is technological progress. So I don't know a solution for this, but like, even with this current system, it's still unacceptable to go in public and say, yeah, I'm hiring my son in order to do the editing for my videos. And what's interesting is that despite this lady doing so, she still has viewers. Like, everyone says, oh, it's disgusting, it's horrible, and I agree. But if you go to her page, numbers are up. Why is that? Why is that, chat? If everyone is so virtuous and so moral, because like again, you got like 13.9 million viewers here, all of them being disgusted, and yet number goes up. Like, please explain to me why is that? And I think this is part of another issue that in our society we put more value on words than on actions. So as long as people speak the speech, as long as they say the correct things, they don't have to back it up by actions. So you have a lot of people here in the comment section being grossed out and saying how disturbing it is. I'm willing to bet at least a quarter of them have subscribed to her. Because they see the lady, they see, right, they want to check it out. And why number goes up is the only explanation that I have. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.